Well, I'm prepared for it. What the hell? What? Sean, why are you like halfway across my screen?
I don't know.
Did you move yourself?
No.
Huh.
Is Stephanie around?
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, she's here.
Yeah. Some of you guys are all rested up and all that good shit. Now what?
Well, little lizard. I suppose we should eventually get him fixed.
Aww.
Eventually.
That's the drug falls off.
Look, if we cut off his nuts, we only have to find 5 more and we can summon a dragon to make a wish from. Oh, DM, you can give control of her character to her.
She should have control of it. I just added it to yours.
Oh, okay. Dragon, not lizard, I don't do that tongue thing. Interesting. Well, there's a giant door here. Shall we, go in?
Might as well.
Alright. I wish to check the door for traps and see if it's locked.
Roll it.
Starting off strong. What say you, God?
Oh, it just showed up on my screen.
Yeah, it double rolled for some reason. Like, the number is the same, but...
Ta-da!
Oh. The door disappeared. It's just a wall.
Well, we tried.
Right. Alright, well... I wish to proceed in the room cautiously.
Stealth checks.
I mean, I can do that.
I bet you could. Dexterity.
But DM didn't ask me for a stealth check, so... Yeah.
Are you trying to be sneaky?
Yeah.
Oh, then you need a stealth check.
Fine. Well, luckily I get advantage on those, so... Does a 20 help?
Maybe.
Oh, well.
Hey, it's a nice fancy room. There's a bunch of big ass fires burning in large braziers. Around the room, you see all that shit. That's the beauty of having a fucking map.
God, I love having our map.
And it saves descriptive time down.
And it allows visual representation on the fly.
Yeah. And at the very far end of the room, you see a big ass mirror.
Okay.
Good luck.
Oh, I don't like it when you do that.
Are we about to play the Three Kings game?
I like that song. Fuck you.
What song?
We Three Kings.
Oh, I don't know.
Also,
what that is.
hi again, Chris. How are you?
That's probably not the name, but that's like the opening line, so...
Gotcha. The Three Kings is supposed to be some Bloody Mary style ritual where you summon demons using mirrors.
Interesting.
You're supposed to sit between two mirrors with you being one of the kings and have candles lit in a dark room and just stare into the abyss.
Alright, well, these giant stone things on the pathway, what the fuck is that?
Those are mummies.
What do they look like?
Do you really want to know that?
Yeah, what do they look like to you?
They kind of look like polygonal versions of nether regions.
Well, that's why a couple of them are up and down. Calling you a big ass pussy.
Well,
Obviously infected, that's what the green shit's for.
yeah.
It's like the movie Teeth.
So, does anybody have some Vagisil? We might need it in this room.
They don't have these with the way I intended. And on the
I want to check out this top one.
crevice that they are in is like an amber dome.
Interesting.
These are the best representations I could get. It's think of like a fucking gel capsule with a person inside.
So, they did the Harry Potter thing.
What Harry Potter thing?
Encasing the corpse inside of a glass. If I remember right, wasn't that Dumbledore or something?
I don't know. Sean, you're kind of Harry Potter intelligent.
Dumbledore was put in a stone slab on an island in the middle of nowhere.
Is that actually in the book?
Of Aragon and what they did wrong.
See, my visual is
I don't
like
know. I can't remember.
a less machiny version of the Matrix fields.
Okay. Like, do they look desiccated though?
Desiccated.
Deceased?
No, like, do they look like they've been there a while and they're dead?
Well, anybody that's just laying around looks dead.
Well, you said they were encased in things. I didn't know if it was magical preservation. We did come out of
They
cryo.
look slightly dried out, but they're all dead, but they don't look quite mummy.
God damn it, phone.
What's your idea?
Not me. I don't know what you're talking
Come up
about.
explodey. Cast light bolt again there, sport.
Oh, fuck.
Good thing he doesn't know magic.
Yet.
After this campaign, I may never play another spellcaster.
In Arcana?
I mean-
If he had knowledge in Arcana, I don't see why he couldn't attempt a use magic device.
Fair enough.
I mean, I have 2 points into Arcana itself. And I did do that critical, I know for a fact this is not a magical potion thing last game. Anyway, alright, I'm gonna go back to the door, relay the information, tell them to come on. I went through the door and nothing immediately attacked me, so...
And we go through the door and everything just activates.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
So you all move into the room.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Sean and Stephanie see all that kind of fancy shit.
Woo.
Now what? So, Rabbit, when something says tool proficiencies vehicle specifying land, does that include, like, horses?
Honestly, I have no idea. It was part of the soldier background.
I would say that might be, like, carts or, like, fucking chariots. Hey, I'm proficient in chariot driving. As opposed to I can crack a whip over a donkey and make it move a cart.
I mean, I didn't know what to expect, because, you know, D&D doesn't exactly have a whole lot of rules for future tech. I didn't know if that meant tanks and shit.
It could, but good luck finding a working fucking tank.
I can make one, given enough time.
Well, Sean could make one given enough time.
I'd be faster at it.
Maybe, but I'm just putting it out there.
I'll sit there and draw you schematics of every component, too. Again.
I still envision Percy wearing a dapper steampunk top hat.
I mean, I'm down for a steampunk campaign at some point.
Is that not what this is?
Oh, hell no.
Dilapidated future.
This is close to Fallout 76, except a hell of a lot better story.
I haven't played that one yet. Spoiler. I pre-ordered it. I just need the Xbox Gold.
Have you played 4?
Dude, I love 4.
It's the exact same thing.
Except I can get ganked.
Except less plotline, and you might come across 4 other people.
It's kind of like No Man's Sky then.
Yes, exactly. Except even less story.
I think if they would make that shit cross-platform, it's like your PC players running your fucking Xbox players and yada yada. That the gaming system and style itself will be better.
Yeah, but everybody will complain about the people that run pirates and say, oh, they had a mouse and keyboard, it's not fair. The usual console bullshit.
Shut the fuck up, because anymore, my fucking Xbox One was better than my first computer. Not the one that just died, but the one before that. And that one was decent.
Anyway.
I'm sorry you have shitty internet, or you should just not play shooter games. You suck ass.
You know what the funny part is? AAA games on console won't implement mouse and keyboard. Fortnite is fully integrated for PS4 and Xbox One to use mouse and keyboard.
Yep.
Warframe has limited capabilities with mouse and keyboard on console.
See, I wasn't a fan of Warframe.
I loved it. But I've been playing Warframe since it was still in alpha. You really just got to find the right warframe that complements like what you envision for your character, because they're all very different. Anyway, other games aside.
Stephanie threw a pillow at you and told you to shut the fuck up, didn't you?
No.
She thought it, though.
Maybe.
She's actually in my webcam frame just over my shoulder.
I can't see her.
I know you can't. You'll be able to see it after we're done.
Maybe I don't want to see it.
Well,
Okay.
She might be scary.
yeah, she's terrifying. She's a vicious tiger lady, and that's not including the game.
What you guys do in your spare time is none of my business, as long as children aren't involved and it's consensual.
What if it's in Taiwan?
That's still illegal, Puppet Man.
That's your prerogative. Good
It's-
luck with your lady boys.
It's not illegal to have sex in Taiwan, Sean.
Yes, it is. They don't believe in procreation.
They believe very much in procreation.
I don't believe in procreation.
There's plenty of people that should not procreate.
I think an entire generation of people just need to not have kids anymore and let the earth reset.
Don't worry, the millennials got you covered.
God, I hope so.
They do, because most people are to the point where they're actually arguing in the news why millennials won't get married and have kids.
It's because they're brainwashed by the liberal media, and most liberals and fucking millennials for our groups are honky dumbasses.
That was actually one of the arguments that came up. They were showing the political statistics, and apparently most of the men are Republican and most of the women are Democrats. So somehow they've managed to polarize an entire generation.
Yeah, you realize 90% of those statistics they list are very skewed, right?
They're made by CNN.
Well, even if they're not made by CNN, it's, the University of London conducted this poll. Okay, who'd they fucking poll? What areas did they poll?
They sent out emails to 50 people.
Hey, I'm a Nigerian prince. I just wonder if you're Republican or Democrat. Really?
Look, I've come into a large sum as an inheritance, and I found out I'm your last remaining uncle on this line. If you please go to Western Union.
I don't know for sure, but according to that particular thing, they said the statistic was based off of, like, the last election. So obviously it wouldn't include the people that didn't vote, but...
Now, does that also include all the dead people that voted? Because if that were the case, I could totally believe those numbers.
Probably.
Considering the last election we only had 1/3 of the national populace that could vote actually vote, yeah.
There's actually a really scary thought when you consider that there's a large amount of people that just said, fuck it.
Especially when you consider people in jail can still vote. As long as you don't have a felony, it's easy to gain access to vote.
Yeah, as long as you don't have a felony, you can still legally vote. Because in that case, you are still technically a potential member of society.
Yep.
And should have a say on, all the bullshit that happens to you with Bubba.
Alright, anyway, back to the scary-ass mummy room.
Yeah, come at me, bitch.
So, what do you guys think? Should we throw caution to the wind and try to poke the bear, or shall we just explore the room carefully and deal with the fact that we might get ambushed by 7 to God knows how many mummies?
The wind? That's a horrible, bad idea.
I know, that's how I've been running this whole campaign, huh?
I mean,
Actually, technically, no, because you did look in the pool of blood before you jumped in there.
Bro.
Nobody looked up, but you did look in the big-ass pool of blood.
Yeah, it's like ingrained in psychology. People tend to not look up.
Yeah, it's delightful.
Because everything that we need is at eye level, which is also why products that are on the bottom shelf also sell shitty.
Yep. But if you notice, a lot of places put larger box items on the bottom.
Because it's less used.
Well, it's less used, but when somebody buys it, they see the big gap and go, oh, somebody buys this shit.
Yep.
And you're more likely to buy the stuff from the bottom shelf than, oh, I bought a 1 inch by 1.5 inch bottle of aspirin. When, the bags of Depends are very large and bulky.
I honestly couldn't tell you that I know that.
I do.
Sean, what you do in your spare time?
Well, in this one campaign...
I love you, Dragon.
Actually, it was the campaign I ran with you, Joe, and Kelly.
Oh.
They started out literally in the middle of combat. And part of the story for that, goblins rose up, that usual shit. Well, in the middle of them fighting fucking goblins and stuff, I cranked the volume on a demon roar and clicked that bitch in the middle of combat and watched Sean jump out of his damn skin. We took like a 20-25 minute break just so Sean could calm down and I could put the ogre that just charged the group onto the map. It was not happy, but he probably appreciated having those Depends in that case.
I had an actual panic attack. That's why it took me so long to get back.
I mean, sudden changes to the environment, man.
Yep.
Alright, but again, the question stands. Do we want to sneak across this room, or do we want to try to fuck with these human NyQuil capsules?
Dragon doesn't understand you, so hopefully Kobold can translate.
Oh yeah, I forgot to check if he was even here.
That's also a bad idea, too. I mean, not checking. Checking for him is perfectly fine. He's a sneaky little bastard, and you don't find him.
I wasn't going looking. Look, if he wants to live in my backpack, that's perfectly fine. If he doesn't, oh well. If he stays there for more than a month, we'll start talking about rent.
Well, he did give you guys some feel goods.
Exactly, so first month of rent is free. I'm okay with this.
So, you just chilling?
Alright,
Are you just gonna, take your pants off and go flapping across the room? Or are you gonna be strategic about it?
I'm gonna keep my eye out for traps, but not, be totally dedicated to it, because I am genuinely curious as to what's all in this room.
It's very nice and elaborate.
I know.
But I wish the floor looked better. But I couldn't get anything that really looked good.
Honestly, it kind of is reminiscent of purple granite, and it's a little terrifying.
Good. It's supposed to be a terrifying room. So, explore away. We'll just use your passive check.
Alright.
What is your passive check?
Passive...
It's 10 plus wisdom, I think.
10 plus my wisdom modifier is 12.
Okay.
Alright, I want to check out this purpley one, because it's the only one that's different in this room.
It is open.
Is this where a smell is coming from?
No.
Oh.
And actually, the smell up here smells pretty nice. Kind of like lavender and roses.
That's weird.
That's only,
It is weird. It's supposed to be weird.
Even more terrifying.
What are...
More terrifying that you're in a devil-infested temple, and this place smells like lavender and roses.
Yes.
Hey, turn your volume down, Lorelai.
Oh, what the heck?
It's on the side. The little bar. You can
Holy
turn it
shit.
up. It's still here, but
I can
Is-
see what-
Is that original Pokemon Red or Blue?
that is actually yellow, but I've got red and gold sitting around here.
Good job.
I didn't let them delete my red version because I've got all 150 Pokemon on there.
Dude, they are actually pretty cheap to find on Amazon right now.
Oh yeah, you can go to GameStop. There's some of these like game exchanges and get the old games for like $3 or $4. I'm actually debating on asking Thomas if he'll pick up some of the old Pokemon from the game exchange there in Pokey where he lives. So they were listed for like $7 there. The problem though is I don't have a transfer cable for my kids to swap their stuff around.
Oh, I can actually find you that also really cheap.
Oh yeah, I
I
mean,
really want me to.
I really wanted to. I could find one online pretty easy.
Okay, so I want to check out this because I see a couple of circles, but I don't know what they are.
Be on the map form. My bad.
Where the fuck did he go?
What?
Where did he go? I lost him.
I'm on the far right-hand side of the room.
Oh, you were already at the mirror then.
Working.
He's not.
towards
He's
it.
making his way around the room.
I see
Most
him.
of these, they look like beholders or
I-
cyclops heads. Well, your characters wouldn't know what a beholder is. They look like cyclops heads
Interesting.
because you guys have read the Iliad and the Odyssey.
Like statues,
Like
or are they squishy?
head floating in formaldehyde type of thing.
Oh,
I
that's
never understood that. Is that 2 books or just one big
That is
book?
2 books.
Okay, I thought so.
The Odyssey, if I remember right, the Odyssey was, I think, written first, and then he wrote the Iliad that details more of the Trojan War.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I don't
Yeah.
remember which one was officially written first, but it's the Iliad and then the Odyssey.
Yep. Because you don't piss off Poseidon, so he lets you get home on time.
But what you don't do is you don't fuck his daughters.
Yeah.
not unless he's fucking them first.
Calypso was his
He's allowed
daughter.
to because,
She-
Greek god and all.
Yeah, the Greek gods are kind of dickish.
And they're kind of incestuous, so...
Very much
Well,
so.
Yes, but most of them are like that. Except for maybe like Odin's, but I don't know. I think the Norse gods are the only ones I haven't explicitly heard about practicing incest on the regular.
So you're checking that out. It looks like a xenomorph
You're
for
good
where
lord.
you're at, Rabbit. So the 4 on the top and bottom look like Cyclops heads. The 2 on either side of that mirror look like xenomorphs. And you know that because you watched the Alien series before all hell broke loose. And like Starship Troopers and all of that good stuff.
Awesome.
Why not?
I don't know.
Starship Troopers was actually a movie.
I love Starship Troopers.
Okay.
That was an amazing bug series. That made my childhood.
I think that was part of Blizzard's thing for the Zerg.
Probably.
Was somebody sit down and was like, you know what? What if we actually tried this? And ta-da! Kerrigan was bored. Because they watched the Alien movies too, and were like, oh, you can merge this shit. Everybody's stealing everybody else's ideas. Digs. Oh, I like that picture. Actually, this is kind of what I picture Percy would be like if he were like a vampire.
Oh. Yeah, I can see it.
Or Tenebris, for that matter. Fuck.
Alright, well, we're not going to get anywhere if I don't do something stupid.
Good.
So I'm gonna check out the mirror.
Well, while you're checking out the xenomorph, Stephanie's moving closer. What are the other two doing while Percy's sightseeing?
I'm trying to protect Percy because I'm going to pretend like that's what the cat ordered me to do.
Okay.
Percy's trying to sneak along, and you got this dragon trying to tiptoe on its claws. Percy suddenly stops, and the dragon walks into him.
Fuck!
Oh, wet nose! Wet nose!
Down, boy!
Just like look in his face.
Is it bad that that's how I pictured you two moving across the room here? And the cat just kind of walking behind, doing the facepalm stuff?
Yeah, in my mind, I'm singing tiptoe through the window.
Percy just has the Mission Impossible theme going in his head, then there's just that
No.
boop against the butt.
He's doing a Kronk from
Oh,
fucking
yes.
Groove, so he's actually singing the Mission Impossible as he's sneaking across the floor. Stop,
Sneaking across the floor.
Dragon nose up his butt.
Gotta be silent. Fuck, that's a dragon nose.
Who licks their nose that much?
Right. Alright,
Why
so
is he licking his nose more?
about this mirror.
Sure. It's a very fancy mirror.
I'm gonna touch the mirror surface.
Like George Soros could barely afford this mirror type of, this is a fancy fucking mirror. You can play that in the other room, Lorelai, if you want.
I'm still gonna touch it.
He touched it.
I touched the butt!
Oh, damn it, he beat me to it.
It's a little warm.
A little warm?
Is it the internal temperature of a tauntaun?
Lukewarm?
No, it's not lukewarm. It's a little warmer than that. On a scale of Luke and a tauntaun to the Death Star exploding, probably like a burrito in the microwave for 5 minutes.
So the center of it's still frozen. Got it.
No. I said 5 minutes.
Oh, you said burrito, not Hot Pocket.
Yeah, well, the Hot Pocket will get hot in that time, too.
Yeah.
So anything less than like 3 minutes in the center is still an ice cube. Everything else is napalm, but the center is
Right? Our microwave takes 4 minutes to heat up ramen.
Ooh.
I'm really pissed off.
I ruined mine for 4 minutes in my microwave.
Piece of shit. We already know this.
Our microwave smells like burnt plastic when you open up the door.
Yes, it does.
Well, warming your dildos up in the microwave is a bad idea.
But
No,
it's
you
better
boil
than
those.
boiling them.
You gotta wash them at some point, right?
That's how you recharge the batteries. Kids on YouTube with iPhones taught me this.
Oh, Lord.
Alright. So there's a
So, Stephanie, when your dildos start magically disappearing, you'll know what happened.
But if we
I'm
have
gonna
Jello,
mark on here. Actually, hold on. You
holding.
can continue explaining your dildo talk to Sean.
So what we need to do is we need to send Sean cups of Jello, marked not Jello.
Wait, can you see the thing over the top left? Coffin thingy.
No.
Or does it look like it? Okay, good. Good.
God damn it.
No, it's perfectly fine. I mean, I'm actually setting up your pictographs.
Okay.
And no, it's not horrible. You will appreciate this. Or if you don't, well, that's your own fault.
If you don't, well, fuck you. Okay, so far temps are good. I have to keep an eye on it.
Oh, that's right. Your computer's running like really hot.
It's hotter than it should. So if it gets too hot, I have to pop off the side of the case and let the fan do its job. But luckily, I'm having orange LED fans soon. So that's a thing.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Everybody goes blue or red or green. Then I saw bright orange fans, so I was like, huh, interesting.
Is orange your favorite color?
It is on muscle cars.
Gotcha.
Or sports cars.
My favorite color's purple. Not on sports cars, though. Blue for most vehicles.
I know, you only have a blue truck.
I know, right?
No, fucking stretch out, Jesus. I'm trying to click stuff so they expand. It's like, if I put stuff on the GM layer, it's got a lot of color. I can't see the shit underneath.
Right?
Fuck, where'd that other picture go?
Sean took it.
Probably.
I didn't do shit.
Bless you.
Thank you.
We're trying to adjust back to this dusty-ass state.
Welcome to the desert. They got fun and dirt.
Well, not only that, when everything dies out here, all of the pollen just sprays everywhere again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a mushroom. It explodes when it dies, and there's just spores all over the place.
Yeah, well, things also explode as they're growing here. It's just like constant. As a matter of fact, you can sweep your floor in like a room because we don't have carpet down here. And then the next day, you can sweep it again, and you'll have the exact same amount of crap on the floor as you did the day previous.
That's depressing.
Yeah, it's really horrible. And they also don't have humidity down here, so it's not like the dirt just gets trapped down either. It's on the walls, on the ceiling. It's horrible.
Oh, you prick.
I mean, I am kinda.
Any one of you that wants to call it, that's fine.
What?
Huh?
Call it?
Sure.
Heads.
In the air, jackass.
876-5309.
Well, that's Stacy's mom's number, and I hear she's got it going on. Alright, so I'm gonna mark this shit. Can you see that red line up there?
Going back over there now. Yes.
I'll make it fat. Oh no, it's Thanksgiving.
The giant turkey of doom.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is the order you need to see them in. Now, you lick the mirror,
I mean,
and it tastes like nature.
I didn't
And
actually
all the
specify that I
glory
wanted to lick it.
You didn't specify with what you touched it with either.
God damn it. Maybe I pulled an old Percy.
So you touch the mirror with your tongue. You didn't specify, and I ran with that shit. It tastes like nature, like good nature, not like, oh, that's a rotting log with a dead deer carcass. Let's lick it.
Ugh.
Like, oh, these are actually non-poisonous wild strawberries and good things. Like mint.
Is it sad I used to think it was called poisonberry and not boysenberry?
No.
There are
I mean, I know that there are poisonberries.
there are both.
People would always say they made like a boysenberry pie. I'm like, why the fuck would you make a pie out of poison?
Why would they
Because fuck
put
you.
alcohol? Because the alcohol boils out. It leaves a flavor behind, but you don't get intoxicated.
So
Well-
I should totally make him pastries with belladonna, right?
Yes.
No.
Why not?
Only if you lick the bowl first.
Ooh.
No belladonna.
Look.
No poison plants. I'm not a werewolf.
No, but Nightshade is amazing. It makes the best of tea. You want to come over?
No.
Fuck this. First,
Wicked or not, I don't want none of your. I'm going to kill you because we're not.
I'm actually moving you. Yay! You lick it and step back.
Okay.
A mirror should not taste like that.
Hey guys, this mirror kind of tastes exactly like cinnamon rolls. You want to try it?
I'm good.
Well,
Good.
as you step back, if you'll go over to number 1.
Okay.
Woo!
Contestant number 1. Poof. That is the image that is on, that floats across the mirror.
Interesting.
Death and destruction. Lovely.
It is.
Hey guys, I think this is one of those old Viewmasters. Where's the little slide thing to click it?
It's a Thigh Master. Come on.
Oh!
If you go down those stairs enough, it will be.
Well, if you,
Well, fine. Where's the little 2 squeeze bars? I'll sit here and do a workout while we do this.
And the image adjusts to this. And we're down at number 2.
hey, look, a dwarf. Fighting a dwarf. Dwarfing.
Interesting. So, a great war. Cataclysm of, like, a hero versus a villain or something.
Hey, I know one of those pictures.
I don't know any of these. Enlighten us.
Well, you gather that one picture is of a couple adventurers, and they're fighting and surrounded.
Hey guys,
Left picture looks a little cold, if you ask me.
these kind of look like magic cards.
Do they?
A little bit.
Well, now I'm disappointed.
Nah, don't be. I'm a nerd of many flavors.
I'll take your word for it.
I'm guessing Chris does not gathering.
Not really. Okay, so that one kind of looks like, you know, obviously magic. Wait,
Albus,
turn to the cat. This is magic, right?
Looks like it. It only looks like it.
Oh, well,
I can't tell if it, smells like it or sounds like it. We're
oh
looking at
gods.
an image.
Hey,
Oh, look, an angel.
an Ariel. And it could be a winged elf.
Yeah, true.
Not necessarily just an angel.
Hey, Pesta. Or was that Thanatos? Maybe it's just Azrael.
Pesto? You mean the thing made with spinach?
No, Pesta.
No, I thought that was Presto.
Presto changeo.
Well, that's what your mirror is doing right now.
Skedaddle skadoodle?
Sure. So I really like this picture, though.
It is
Just-
pretty.
The fucking devil standing over an angel. Hell yeah.
Oh, it's a devil.
Yeah.
I thought it was a slightly more attractive tiefling.
There was a great war. The gods lost. What happened to 7?
Hey guys, I think this is meant to be a history lesson. Did anybody pay attention during history?
Yeah, there was a great war.
Anybody have knowledge history? And actually, that's not history that you would quite understand that you guys actually lost, Sean. You were asleep for that.
True.
Wait,
Alright,
you're not.
and number 7?
Anybody have knowledge history?
I think the cat might.
Pull up my character sheet.
Yeah, do that. Hit character sheet itself.
She does not.
No, she has knowledge religion.
Oh, she's an athlete.
I debated on taking the history, but I chose not to.
What god does she follow?
Anubis.
Anubis? Okay, Anubis wouldn't know that one. I'm trying to think. What god does Percy follow?
If I remember right, Phaeba.
Yeah.
Really? Phaeba's not a god yet.
Like, in my backstory, it says Phaeba is my god as a joke, but no, there was that god that I had sent you a picture of, and we had the discussion of what a particular phrase in it meant. And you said it was the god of, and I said, hey, look, it's the god of morning wood. You said, fuck no, god of morning blowjobs.
And then you put Phaeba down. Thanks, asshole.
To be fair, it was a goddess, so he's stepping up in the world in looks.
Well, you know, disguise self and all that.
Right?
I know how to use a makeup brush.
Make sure you get them blending and contours, girl.
A little puckage is not gonna hurt.
Magical liposuction.
No, I was thinking more like tucking the other stuff, but sure.
Yeah, that works too. But
Yeah,
then
duct
again,
tape.
they make magical wooden cod pieces that turn male parts into female parts. That's in the Book of Erotic Fantasy.
Yeah. Anyway, since you guys don't have, knowledge in the religions that I had hoped or history, poof.
Well,
Somebody died and some shit went down, and I don't understand what's going on in this picture.
Well, if you zoom in, somebody's holding somebody.
yeah.
Given the nature of the other pictures,
And the somebody that's being held doesn't have wings. So they are apparently important enough to the winged beings.
does that guy have wings?
Mm-hmm. The wings are folded over his shoulders a lot like a cloak. At least it looks like wings to me. I don't know. Art
No,
is
it-
all in the interpretation,
It
right?
looks more like the shoulder cloth. I won't
Cloak?
say a shawl, kind of like a shroud.
Ah.
To me, it doesn't look like wings.
Well,
Shit. Fuck it, we'll go with it because it actually fits with the story. So,
What, Munch?
and then the mirror goes dark. Looks mostly like a mirror, except something is looking at you.
Percy, what have you done? Except I can't say that because you don't speak Draconic.
Percy.
I don't even know that you could pronounce Percy in Draconic.
Dragons are highly intelligent creatures, man.
My intelligence is 12.
Which is above normal average.
My human intelligence is higher than that.
Which means your human Tenebris should be a lot smarter than he is. I'm picking. You're actually playing Tenebris pretty well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, given that more or less, this dungeon was set up to make you guys stay roughly about half health through most of it.
I still feel uncomfortable with my placard at the bottom of the screen being way over here and everybody else being over there. Shall I see?
Mine is not way the fuck over. It doesn't show you being way the fuck over there. Nope. I'll send it to the fucking group. You can see at the bottom of my damn screen. They're all lined up nice and neat. I also was trying not to disclose too much info.
Yeah, on the bottom. Oh, Sean's moving.
I'm trying to adjust this shit, but it's a little. Whoa, too much.
What's happening?
The world is moving.
We're all drunk.
Well, if you all click your middle mouse button and then swirl it around the screen really fast, the map will shift. I think we have to get pan view. Nope. There we go. If you go to pan view, left click the map, and then swirl it around. That's kind of what your world is like right now. I guess. I don't know.
Stop!
What?
The screen wouldn't stop shaking and it made me woozy.
Actually, let me see if I can do this. Be afraid, motherfucker.
I'm always afraid.
Good.
Fear is a great motivator.
That is terrifying.
So is every day of my life.
Now, this is what the first picture was that came up.
Whoa!
I just caught a brief flash of that. What the fuck?
Here, I'll pull it back.
Oh God!
Get it away! Get it all away!
No! No!
It's the beholder. It's the beholder queen. Secretly, both of her eyeballs are actually beholders.
Dude, could you imagine if, like, Tiamat decided to do her hair in Beholder?
Oh, God.
Or, like, naked Medusa. Would all of her hair be like that?
It would be, because then you got the bad hairs. Baby
Armpit hairs and leg hair, and because not all renditions of Medusa have her with a snake body.
True.
Crotch hair. Her crotch hair is the beholder.
So, like, if you actually think about it, if it is all of her hair, because it just says her hair is snakes, that would mean that her eyebrows, her eyelashes are all fucking snakes. Her nose hairs. And when she gets a little older, her ear hairs. So as she ages, she steadily has a clump of snakes growing out of her ears.
And her arm hair.
Yeah.
And because this is her older times, lip hair.
Yeah, oh. Could you imagine having a mustache made of snakes? One of those little bastards goes up your nose, and you're just like, oh, fuck.
Nope. Even worse, butt crack hair.
Oh! That'd be like a constant case of swamp ass. That would Man. Ooh, that is scary. Take a look at this dude. Zoom him up. That is fucking scary.
He's looking right in my soul. What the fuck?
It's great. I like it.
Alright, so...
It's hard when you're trying to find something that fits with the search description.
Alright, so... Fucking weird-ass Viewmaster mirror that tastes amazing.
Yeah, it really kind of did.
Showed us a bunch of shit. I can't see any other ways out of here, logically. What about you, Mage? In the magic aspect, what do you think we should do?
Honestly? Let the gods will it as they be.
Oh, that's a fucking priest answer. Go back to hell, Paladin.
I mean, she is an acolyte.
Potato, tomato. They're both good in soup.
Yeah?
So, hey, what do you make of this? The gods will be... God works in mysterious ways, man. Fuck. Totally helpful, man. Totally helpful.
Oh, entirely helpful.
Ooh, that's nasty. I like it even more. So you guys got to do something, something. Mm-hmm.
I'm opening up my computer. Hold on.
The computer's overfrying.
And then I pull out a hard drive, right?
Anybody else imagine Percy just like sitting down and reaching into a small bag and pulling out like one of those ancient ass monitors?
Yeah. No, I fucking jury-rigged the goddamn old school screens that you could put on the back of PS1s.
So, Sean, did I fix that when I lined your stuff back up?
No, you spaced everybody out evenly. I guess that counts.
Well, everybody was spaced out earlier, so you're all in a nice, neat line. Like, I lined your shit up directly with where mine sat.
Like, at one point, I could move my own nameplate, but that's no longer a thing anymore.
Well, roll 20 fucks with all kinds of stuff. So
I know.
I don't know.
It's fine. It's fine.
Is it fine?
No.
Is it really? Okay, what I want you to take from the next picture that I'm going to lay down and blow up is just the eyes. Ignore the rest of it, just the eyes.
Alright, hold on.
That's kind of what you see looking at you. And getting bigger. Just the eyes. Ignore the fucking lion head. Because, like, the best picture of eyes I could get is actually this one. And where'd the other one go? Because there's, like, a bunch of fucking snakes and stuff laying here. Like, boxes of snakes and spiders and stuff. And this one. This was actually the best rendition of an eye I could get from searching for it.
Oh.
The beholder got his haircut.
Those are beholder eggs. They secretly grow into bigger shit. I mean, it's...
Huh.
You can definitely tell they're actually eyes. They're not just, like, glowing fucking spheres.
Somebody's watching me.
Found a good one.
Oh god, it's even deformed. I don't like it.
And that's how people get lazy eyes.
Yep.
Well, here's your beholder rabbit.
Oh.
It looks like chainmail.
Yeah, it is chainmail. I mean, I like the fact that somebody had that much love for a beholder to sit there and make that chainmail suit.
I know, right?
That alone deserves its own series of books. Like, who fell in love with a beholder that much? Did they find it as a baby and adopt it?
Can't be affected by, like, mind altering shit. So it'd have to be like an elf.
No.
It's just like, that is very...
The beholder could have been rescued.
Beholder. Like, do what?
The beholder could have been rescued, like, and adopted as a small child and brought into a household. I'm thinking, like, poor man farmer here. Everybody kept saying, oh, get rid of the beast, but he starts calling it his son and shit. Like, yeah. There's a whole tragic backstory here.
That is the real story of Jesus Christ.
He was a beholder? Okay.
Loving, nurturing environment. You know, the nature versus nurture argument.
You will be the savior of man.
You're one of a kind, son.
Oh, fuck.
Well, who's going to want to go around and be like, yeah, my kid's a spawn of, like, demonic stuff and witchcraft? 'Cause that was bad for Jews, you know.
That's bad for everybody in
I
that
was like,
time
oh,
frame.
hey, here is this thing, and yeah, God put this there. That was not our fault. We had nothing to do with it. God put this there.
I mean,
So yeah, the eyes are getting closer
wait,
and closer.
there's eyes?
In the mirror.
Oh, okay.
Not eyes. Eyes. Thank you.
The yellow glowy eyes from the lion thing.
I'm a back the fuck up,
You'd better.
and I'm gonna train my rifle on it.
I'm gonna go into a defensive position to defend my commanders.
So, because you're like the size of a dog, it's face down, ass up, ready to pounce mode.
Yes.
You know, wings spread out. He's got to look big. You know, wings spread out.
But the real question is does
Puppy
he
is a
do
scaly
the
puppy.
cat butt wiggle thing before
No,
he pounces?
don't always do that either. And dragons are more like dogs than they are cats.
I instantly have regrets about this world.
What?
And you're a donk.
You know what? Why not? I'm gonna go back up to the mirror. I want to look around the edge and see if there's a seam that I can open this like a medicine cabinet.
Does anybody speak like Elvish?
I do.
Oh, good. Oh, the red didn't come through like it should have. How's that?
How's what?
Give me a second.
God damn it.
Technical difficulties. I've scanned around the room. I don't see any red.
Okay, it's on the token.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
fucking
connection
shit.
to the server
How fucking shit
was
was like
interrupted.
on my screen.
You guys hear that? And for those of you that speak Elvish, that is actually what you understand.
Now fucking shit.
I'm gonna wait from here.
Okay, then.
Oh fucking
Like,
shit.
For your ears, it sounds like above high Elvish.
Okay.
Like comparing English and the King's English, with our English being high Elven for your knowledge.
Okay.
The difference between the King's English, the Rebel's English, and the prisoner's English.
Very ancient, a pure Elven, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I know it probably doesn't make much sense, but that's the best description I can. It sounds
That's for me.
even for those of you that don't understand Elven, it's a very pure sound.
So it's French.
No. It does not. Or it does not sound greasy and covered in really shitty coffee.
Or just a slathered in a really shitty language.
Right.
It's the language of love if you like licking buttholes.
Unshaven buttholes. I mean, they call their colognes toilet. So,
It's toilet water.
essentially. Alright, so again, is there any seam on this mirror?
No.
No?
It's a very, very high quality mirror. Like, the dude spent years for each little tiny detail type of perfection.
And it's just eyeballs that I see on the other side of this mirror.
Well, you gotta rub it and look closer.
Alright, well, I'm gonna rub it with my hand and look into the mirror.
Yep, gotta specify.
With my right hand.
Oh, fine, dick.
I mean, that's what I figured you were going to make me use if I didn't specify.
Your hand?
Nope.
I was going to go that route. I'm not completely stupid.
Okay.
That's ooh, that's an even better one for you. It's kind of terrifying. So, Rabbit rubs on the mirror, and this is what you see.
Oh. Mirror, mirror on the wall, why are you so ugly? Goddamn.
Alright, I'm going to speak in common, because that's the only one that I think that something might understand. Are you okay?
That sounded like a hurt.
No, down, boy. Don't pee on the mirror.
I sit like an animal would, like a cat or a dog would, and start wagging my tail.
Thump, 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 thump.
At least his tail doesn't have spikes on it yet.
You don't know.
It's gonna get stuck in the ground one of these times. He's gonna forget, go off on a sprint, and just do the whiplash back.
Burn?
Oh, that's right. The dragon doesn't have knowledge arcana.
I don't have knowledge anything except nothing.
Well, aren't you just fancy? That's what happens when you fucking fail a spell save.
I have perception and stealth, and I didn't fail a spell save. I failed to spell attack.
Same difference. You failed to not turn yourself into a fucking dragon.
The cat has knowledge arcana.
Cool. It looks like the face is more or less searching for something on its side of the mirror.
Do I know what that something is?
Well, you can roll knowledge for... Ooh, nice. Hey, there's a bunch of symbols around the edge of this fucking mirror that you make out, and you know things are like extraplanar travel.
Oh,
You know, portals, gateways, that sort of thing.
It's a magic mirror.
Well, I figured it was a magic mirror. Oh, wait.
It's a portal mirror.
So, for those
if
of
I
you
remember a book series correctly,
and shaking your tails,
if I remember the book phrase correctly, who here speaks Elvish, and what is the word for friend?
you misquoted, but I appreciate the effort. But what is the Elvish or the Elven for friend? The Elven word for friend. Melloc.
Does the window open?
No, because it's not a window. It's a mirror. Mirrors don't just kind of like magically fucking open up.
Unless you know plane shift.
That would be terrifying.
Alright, well...
But, because you guys are watching this, you notice some of the landscape behind him looks very similar to some of the landscape you saw in the images.
He is become dead.
Interesting. Well, because I don't know anything about this shit, I'm gonna breathe on the mirror to make mist, and make a tic-tac-toe grid. And do X at the top left corner.
From your perspective, the face actually notices you this time. And he taps the top middle square.
Alright. So
now, while you're playing tic-tac-toe, cat, you notice a few of the runes are not lit up. The other ones are kind of that, like a candle from a distance, like that outer corona of candlelight, but from a distance. You could probably search around the room for some of this stuff.
I'm going
No.
to.
I thrust my hand into the fire. Hey, there's not a rune in here. Yes, I've been in a game like that.
X middle square.
Bottom right. I'm using your angles, by the way. He blocks your move.
I'm searching around.
The dragon is fascinated and wants to see how this tic-tac-toe game goes.
I'm searching the room. Oh, very nice. I've got more pictures. Oh, wrong tab. Sorry.
X top right.
Make sure I'm on. All right, I'm on the right freaking page.
Oh, this makes this easier. Okay, so it's X
Oh,
on. There's X here. There's
you
circle
find a
here.
rune that looks like that. Way over here.
Okay. I'm gonna touch it.
What do you call it when nobody wins?
A draw.
It's called a draw.
I thought there was a special word for it in tic-tac-toe.
It's called a. Oh, that's not what I wanted. It's called a draw, Sean.
Gotcha.
So I touch the rune, and then I go check the mirror.
That circle looks like somebody's flipping me off.
He probably is.
Or a penis. Hey, there's a spot on the circle that rune would fit in.
Okay. So I go.
Those guys are just sitting there playing tic-tac-toe with the dude. Oh, you can't delete my stuff, can you?
No, that's fine. I shrug at the guy and
So, fuck you, boy.
So go back, get the rune, and put it in the spot.
Nice. The other runes glow a little brighter.
Let's search around again for the next one.
I guess I'll help because if I had noted, I'm gonna pretend I noticed that and I start sniffing around for runes.
Roll investigate.
Uh,
Yay! So the cat goes up and places thing in. Things start glowing. Wanders back off.
hey,
Sean
God.
going is. I'm fascinated with Percy. Did I delete Percy?
Yes.
Yes.
Where did I go? Did I go in the mirror?
Yes.
Awesome.
Fucking put the jackass back. Can you move him?
Yes.
Okay.
I was excited. I thought failing tic-tac-toe was the way to go through this.
Oh, not bad.
Just because it would lead into shit that I would know, I want to look behind the mirror and see if there's a power cord.
I found the cable. I unplug it. TV turns off. Oh, we had a good day.
This computer sucks, has the worst games installed. It doesn't even have Pinball 3D.
No space cadet? What blasphemy is this?
Interesting.
Alright. Next picture. God damn it. I've got to click and drag it, and every time I do that first click and drag, highlights the entire list of pictures.
I'm sorry.
You find that room. Way across the room. Way back there at the bottom left.
Okay.
Sean, I need to investigate. So you don't just walk up and stick. Well, no, you didn't specify.
God.
Your first investigation with your infatuation with Percy. Stick your nose in his butt again. No runes there.
Damn
And
it.
you hear a wiggle in the backpack.
Damn it, dragon! No,
It's just like an overzealous puppy.
I know. That's why I can't beat him for it. He doesn't know better yet.
Why Rabbit doesn't like dogs?
I'm not a particular fan of them. I don't hate them as a creature, but
Alright, so Sean's wandering around.
I pick up the rune and take it back from the mirror, see if I can put it somewhere.
That rune that you pick up kind of exudes a good energy. Good vibes. You know, the whole, oh, I'm sending good vibes your way. This thing is definitely sending good vibes your way right now.
Okay.
is it Faber?
Fuck no.
Damn.
Tenebris looks at him at
So,
Percy.
for those of you who have knowledge of, like, Wicca faith and whatnot, what symbol is that?
Oh, I haven't seen that in ages.
Good. That's the symbol of Faba right now. You know what that's the symbol for?
Off the top of my head, no. Symbology is not something I used to get into much.
Give you two guesses, and if you actually just look at the pictures themselves in the room, it tells you exactly what that's the symbol for. By the way, that's the next room that you find, Stephanie.
Okay.
Would you like to know, Rabbit?
I would.
That is the symbol for death.
Oh.
Because Sean's an asshole and murdered his party member. No, you did it wrong. It's come here.
The dragon looks annoyed at Percy.
Oh, it's delightful. Do, 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 do. So you just picking stuff up, Stephanie, or are you actually taking them back one at a time?
I'm taking them back one at a time.
Okay. Alright, Sean, you're wandering around. Stephanie's kind of, alright, there's got to be something around here to fit this.
She puts in the symbol of death, and all the mummies and shit come to life.
Actually, the first symbol she put in was life.
Oh, so they cancel each other out. Good to know.
Do what?
They cancel each other out. Good to know.
Maybe. Or they're
Breathe
just
life into all the things that are dead. Which rune set are you using, by the way, Chris?
I pulled it from the book The Arcanum.
Interesting.
It is, I believe that's a second edition book.
Oh, okay. It'd be why I don't understand what the hell's going on, because I run with the Nordic runes. So that one was
There's got a bunch of those in here too.
So that one was familiar but new to me.
Yeah, it's based on alchemy and using the different runes from like alchemy and religions and stuff that kind of flow all together. Pretty nifty stuff.
Right?
Yeah, it's copyright 1984.
Interesting.
Look, dude, I love second edition stuff. It's got so much cool shit in there.
back when, the company put effort into it.
No, they still do. It's just they're trying to appeal to new generations that want that fast, immediate results and sense of accomplishment. I mean, three of us can vouch. Second edition is a lot of fucking numbers.
Yeah.
Sean, you would not like the mechanics of second edition. I think you'd like the way some of that stuff works out and flows, but the mechanics themselves and all the numbers you've got to keep track of are kind of a pain in the ass. It's like if you played Gestalt and decided you're going to play two different spellcasters and prestige class into extra shit on top of that, and you've got to keep track of like 4 different spell lists and charts and stuff. It's kind of like that.
I can barely do one.
Yeah. Ooh. Rabbit might recognize this one. This is Stephanie's or Sean's number 4.
That's...
I'll say it. That's from World of Darkness.
I was just about to say, that's the World of Darkness stuff.
Yep.
That's not werewolf, is it?
Actually, it is.
Oh, okay.
That is one of the symbols for werewolf.
The best of supernatural creatures.
Hell yeah. Alright, now I need investigations from the 2 people actually, like, searching the room. You have to get higher than a 17.
Well, that didn't do shit.
Nope.
Alright, give me a couple minutes and you can do it again. Rabbit, you're searching for a power cord. There is no fucking power cord here. It's magic.
I was looking for a cord, but yes.
Weird tether. It runs into a conduit in the floor that looks like a RJ22 plug.
Interesting.
Or like a phone cord, by the way. If I remember the numbers correctly, I believe it's like one of the fat phone cords. It's like a 4-pin, or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? Magic is magic. Fuck it.
Hey guys.
Draw you a pretty little blue fucking line.
Just because I'm curious, when was the last time we used phones that were actually wired? I can't remember.
Before any of us were born.
You mean...
Actually, I used one most of growing up, so... Or was that in character?
Character.
Oh, okay. When was the last time this happened? Who knows?
What is this archaic technology? What are these strange markings?
Alright, Rabbit, now that you know where this thing goes, or at least comes out of the bottom of this thing, are you going to investigate that, or are you going to go play more tic-tac-toe? This is between 2 and 3, and then 3 and 4 for you guys searching. Tic-tac-toe doesn't take that long.
I'm gonna write high, backwards, and common.
Nice.
Hey, I don't know who the fuck's drawing, but that's not me.
It wasn't me, so it was probably Sean. Hold on. Do 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 do. Well, that's some horse shit. I'm gonna try and write this shit backwards for you, Rabbit.
Well, I assume since it's a mirror, if I write it backwards. You don't have to.
No, I want to try it.
Okay.
I'm a nerd like that. Let's see. Oh. Fuck you.
Red rum! Red rum! Red rum! Hey. Does any... You speak Elvish. What does red rum mean in Elvish?
It's not Elvish.
Well, last I knew, rum was, clear or an amber color. This dude's drinking red.
Strawberry flavored.
Something like that.
It sounds delicious, actually.
He's died with the blood of his enemies.
That doesn't look right. Does not look right.
Oh, you did.
Love you too, buddy. Oh. No, don't do that. I just want to see if you guys piece this shit together.
Yeah, life, death. Red rum.
Angel and werewolf. Alright, you're gonna have to forgive my poor penmanship, Rabbit. But I'm gonna try this. Just to see how it goes. Let's see. Flipping it backwards. Fuck.
Sorry, anytime we have to blow our nose, I mute the microphone.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna write it normal so you can at least appreciate this. No, don't. Whoops. Do that. Want freehand. Alright, let's try it. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
It's exploding runes, run!
Yes, ha ha ha. Well, that was bad. Forgiveth mine penmanship, sir.
It's fine. Not everybody can have touchscreen capabilities.
Mine could handle it if I bought one of those monitors.
You can you can go get a screen for your monitor.
Yeah, but
fits
that's
over your monitor.
That's lame. I don't want to do that. Oops. Oh, there's a lot of humps in this. There you go.
Interesting. For novelty, I make a sketch of it inside of my notebook.
Hey, cat! What the fuck did he write?
Yeah, I appreciate the actual.
So- You caught the runes, or roughly the runes?
Kind of.
So the cat comes wandering up with rune number 4 and sees that written on there in breath writing.
An air elemental.
No, that's you breathe on the mirror and you write your shit.
Yeah, it's air elemental.
And then when it dissolves and the room gets steamy, it leaves the message on the mirror.
I love doing that for new people inside of a guest bathroom.
I'm watching you. Did you know, like the old foamy shaving cream will work for that too?
Yes. You can actually clean your entire mirror with it too.
Yep.
I love that shit. It makes awesome soap.
All right. Cat walks up, sees the mirror, has that writing on it. Would you like a translation, Elf? Elf speaker.
Yes, please.
It says, "Help me." And for those of you that are curious, that is Tolkien Elvish.
By the way,
Symbolic.
he's really bad at tic-tac-toe. I think this is him complaining about it.
No, he's asking for help.
He doesn't get help to help beat me at tic-tac-toe. No, fuck that.
It's okay. I've got room number 4.
What if I just shoot the piece of glass? Can't we just go through it that way?
No.
Why not?
Yes, Rabbit, you can do it.
Don't you do it. I will bite you.
You aren't over there, Hooker.
Where am I?
I don't
I
understand you. Goddamn dogs, always yapping.
You understand me
Kinda
growling.
crazy. In his mind, he hears a crowd, full stadium people chanting, "Do it, do it."
Don't you do it.
But why?
The
Because then
person
you'll kill him.
hallucinates with his mouth moving. So the cat's going, why is your mouth going, do it, do it? Go ahead, shoot it.
Shoot her!
Well, I don't know shit about magic. She's saying not to do it. I can't exactly ask
Hey,
the
you wrote
dragon.
something on here. I'm gonna just.
I mean, it worked so good to get out the hard drives in the first day.
Yeah, see, it worked totally fine for everybody involved.
Right?
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Spider decoy.
What?
Hey, you drew the enemy out of hiding. Congratulations.
Anyway, so how many more runes do you have to find? And
One.
why does these little pieces of metal and wood do shit for this mirror?
Magic.
Your shit makes no sense.
Yeah, well, neither do the gods. So
How does a piece of burnt wood let you channel electricity?
It just does.
God damn it, magic makes no fucking sense.
How does pulling a button let you shoot a bullet?
I can actually explain that down to science. Science makes sense.
That depends on the model of weapon you're using.
Again, science makes sense.
What happens if you
That's
just shoot a
just
laser
science
bolt?
you don't understand.
Exactly.
Magic doesn't make sense. A piece of
And it
wood
makes
does
perfect
not
sense.
channel
You
electricity.
just don't understand it.
It's not efficient. If they were really trying to channel electricity, they'd use metal.
Electricity, actually, wood is a better conductor than metal. It just doesn't have the durability.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Electricity likes to follow the path of least resistance, or the easiest path to ground. Well, it would prefer to travel through metal, simply because metal does transfer stuff and have those properties.
Yeah, it's easy.
Wood itself has sap, which is a water base, and it makes it easier to travel through than metal.
However, her burnt piece of wood that she has to do to cast witch
Meaning
bolts,
the resistance is lowered.
her burned ass piece of wood doesn't have sap. Dried out crap.
Doesn't need sap. It's already burnt out a lot of the prior resistance.
And what does 5,000 gold pieces worth of gems do to make a person's life force come back? That doesn't make sense either.
It's a sacrifice to the gods.
Yeah, you're invoking the gods to bring him back to life.
When you crush the gem, it actually releases nanites into the air and fixes the person.
Makes no sense.
Nanites make no sense.
It makes no sense.
That's science.
Look, I know that if I put a sword through a person's chest, it's going to kill them by massive damage.
That's not science.
Yes, it is.
It's just murder.
I also know that if I use a tinier sword, I can carefully cut open a person and fix them.
That's not science either.
Medicine is science.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
At
is.
one point, medicine was magic, so your argument's invalid.
No, it's
You've just proven that magic is science.
Nope.
Yep.
I'm not going to use a piece of rose quartz to make a person fall in love with me.
That's not how that works, but okay.
That is in Wicca
Oh, Lord.
and some pagan ideologies.
That's why I hate roses. fucking symbol of Venus. Burn it all down.
The rose quartz helps channel that form of energy.
Look, will you find the stupid fucking runes so we can move on? You know what we're looking for. And take the damn doggy with you.
Brr.
Oh. That was almost a good roll.
I don't have proficiency with investigate.
Neither do I.
Yeah, sucks to be you guys.
I'll
I'll get off investigating. Just fucking move you around the room. Random,
I mean, at any given point in time, they could say, hey, you see this empty spot on this mirror? Find something in this room that looks like that. But nobody has thought of that.
they still have to find it, which is where your investigation goes.
I know. I'm just saying they could ask for help.
First he's being an asshole. He notices the blue shit runs out kind of like this.
Blue shit?
Yeah, your power cord.
Huh.
You gonna follow it around the room?
I mean, I'm gonna go to the 2 jars of formaldehyde that have heads in them.
No, they look like xenomorphs.
Oh.
Those 2 anyway.
Odd. So it goes to the fires. So it runs off of thermal electrical energy. Got it. See? Science.
Elemental plane of fire, fuck you.
Thermal electrical energy. It's still a thing. Thermodynamics.
Nice try.
Look, I'm the pagan trying to play a character that doesn't believe magic exists, okay? I'm just trying to do this shit. And this entire time, I'd like to believe that I'm fucking Scooby-Dooing this shit of, like, almost sprinting, staring at this cord, trying to follow it. Alright, so it leads to this one. Okay. So assuming that it's the symmetrical, if I go back down here, there should be a cord running from here to the mirror. Alright. Interesting.
So you guys just kind of see Percy sprinting around the room.
What the hell are you doing?
I found a cord.
Okay.
You people and your magic. I'm using technology here.
I look at the cat confused.
I don't fucking know.
Alright, let's get your other investigations. Nice. Wait, my dice says a 15 on your stuff. But
Me?
it says a 2. Oh, purple's Percy? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, like, it showed up the dice, and then it showed Stephanie's roll. So yours had already shown up, but it rolled a blue die.
That was me.
Well, it didn't land on an 18. The dice are your guys' individual colors. It's just not lining up properly, I guess. I don't know. Anywho, the 2 of you in your searches have... Sean, stop pumping that. Found that there is a symbol inside that brazier.
I poke the cat and point at the brazier.
Good deal.
Alright, so just because I'm curious, There's no cord that runs in between this fire and this other set?
Right.
Huh.
So are either of you immune to fire?
Nope.
I am.
Oh, right. Dragon. Duh.
Yeah, again,
Again.
why is it a bad thing if we leave him in this form? He has elemental resistances and immunities.
Sean doesn't want to be a dragon. He hasn't fought enough of them to know how badass he currently is. I'm picking at you, Sean.
Sure you are.
Turn back. I am. We'll get you turned back. We'll
Alright.
go all breath of fire on this shit. For those of you that haven't played that, one of the characters has the ability to turn into different dragons.
Interesting.
That's badass.
Legends
It
of
is?
Dragoon. He can be a dragoon.
No, he's not that badass. He threw a hissy fit over being turned into a dragon. He will not be a dragoon.
Aww.
He can be Zeke.
Oh, no. No, take offense, Sean. Take offense.
I don't know what that is.
Just take offense to it.
Or Miru. I'll let him be Miru.
I'll put it this way. Did you play Final Fantasy VIII, Sean?
Which one was that one?
The one
one
with
with
the
the floating dog-
gunblades?
Yeah, the gunblades.
I don't remember.
Okay, well, in that one, essentially, you'd be the blonde-haired dude that is incredibly in love with hot dogs and loves to punch things.
Zell.
Zell, yeah. But I didn't know if he would remember who that is.
Oh, I thought you were going for Cypher.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Cypher's cool.
Looks like there's
Dude, I liked Zell. Fuck you.
Zell was just Japan too much trying to make an American.
Yeah. I see it. I see it.
like
Quest.
Surge from Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, Lieutenant Surge could be Zell grown up.
Oh
Yeah.
God!
Yeah, he could.
I'm suddenly taking offense to this.
Alright, so you both noticed the rune floating in the fire. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna grab it.
Get it.
Huh? What you gonna do when
I
they
said
come?
I'm gonna grab it. With
With this dragon hand.
Bad boy. What you gonna do?
what you gonna do when the fire burns you?
Do, 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 do.
Wait. I call over to them while they're doing a thing. Hey, does anybody have any chains?
No.
Fuck.
Here, Rabbit. You might know this symbol.
Oh God!
That does look very familiar.
Well, it was the last thing they saw before JFK turned into a firework. But no, that's the symbol for spirit.
I shouldn't laugh at that because I like JFK.
So yeah, come at me, motherfucker. Sean now has a spirit. No,
Wait, Sean has a soul now.
no, he's got a spirit. There's a difference.
Oh.
Is there?
Yes, there is.
Bind it to a gem. It's a power source now.
Go for it.
But we'll never help whoever the fuck's in the mirror, so that'd be selfish. Anyway.
Alright, Titivus.
Yeah, come on, lawful whatever.
Drop it.
Flying around at the speed of snail.
You fly at like 30 feet a second. What?
That's this. Pretty sure that's snail speed compared to other dragons.
That is lovely. I like it. I just need it to line up properly. Everybody needs somebody to love.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
No.
Okay.
Hurry up.
Go ahead.
Hurry up.
Oh, by the way, if you click the Lady Lulu name at the bottom, where the color is, whatever color you choose there will be your dice.
I know.
Okay. I just figured you should know.
No, not that
Damn it, unsnap from the fucking grid. I made the mistake and just kind of fucking... There we go. Yeah, now we're in business. Apparently I've got to click it and make it a drawing. So I can actually fucking change shit.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's weird, man. Just fucking weird. Do 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 do. Need somebody. Everybody needs somebody. So, how much do you hate magic, though, Hair Rabbit?
I don't hate it at all.
Cool.
I just don't understand it entirely. Look, there were people in my family that loved magic. I didn't have a knack for it. That's why I use a gun.
Magic.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys can hit all you want with magic missile all the time, and that's great and all. But you know what does more damage per bolt than magic missile?
improved magic missile.
No, fuck you. A 30-06.
Greater magic missile.
Barrett 50 cal.
Mortar magic missile.
An actual mortar.
Nuclear magic missile.
You know what really sucks for your mortar? Portable hole.
Hey, there's still gonna be an explosion.
It's got to impact something.
Yep.
But it's in an extra dimensional space, so essentially it would explode in the astral plane.
Yeah.
Or, hey, I catch your explosive thingy in a fucking bag of holding.
Look, I'm not saying magic isn't cool. What I'm saying is I didn't have a knack for it as a child, so I went a different
But
route.
now you're all whiny and bitchy and moany and complaining.
Because he wasn't raised Wiccan.
No.
Raised Wiccan to appreciate magic.
That's why he can't use magic. He wasn't taught at an early age.
Maybe.
Look, the Genesai are very, picky about their shit.
No, I was
Imagine an
like,
elf
well,
that isn't good at shooting a bow.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Gimli.
I'm just saying. Like, they get picked on.
Gimli's not an elf.
I was gonna say,
Damn it! I was hoping that Rabbit wouldn't catch that. He just went with it. Damn it, Chris! You spoil all the fun.
I know.
I was letting
Why I
you
turned
believe.
you into a dragon.
And that's technically not spoiling the fun, since I was informed that I'm doing a good job.
You are doing a good job. Do you want a treat?
Fuck off, baby. You're not the DM.
I have snacks.
Hey, you're doing a good job. Would you like one of Rabbit's treats?
Yes.
Sometimes lining stuff up is just a pain in the ass. There we go. Now I feel better. So, you put the last rune in place. You want to see what happens?
yes.
Yes, please. They... Huh.
Explosion happened.
They're coming from the spears, by the way.
Oh.
Just the two closest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I could probably do something on the other side, but you might not like that one.
Probably not.
I'm on the wrong layer. Boop. Going back.
Alright.
Alright, now we have creepy fucking light. Explain what the hell's happening, magic user.
Hey, Mr. Magic is bad and weird and shit. That was electricity. And ta-da!
Alright,
wing up.
so my question, what the fuck is happening with these vats?
Hold on, I gotta do squiggly lines.
Shit.
Squiggly lines are the worst of lines.
Whee! And you get the idea. I think I'm on the... Nope, I'm on the wrong layer.
I was gonna say.
Well, you're about to get the right idea. Ta-da! I don't feel like drawing the rest of it in. So, hey, that's the idea.
He's tethered.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Yeah, well, the only one that really knows that the pathways run them like that is Percy.
Okay, so I can see that?
Yeah, you can point it out to the group. But it's also the side that running down near you. Oh, that guy's not.
I saw the guy.
You
I saw the
nothing.
guy.
Player knowledge, you saw nothing.
Fuck! I'm concerned.
I totally missed the line that I drew highlighting that guy.
Now I'm concerned.
What? There's no guy.
What?
Technically, it's not a guy.
I saw the nasty thing.
Well, hello, Weeping Angel. How are you today?
No, please. No, please. Running.
You can't run.
I can run.
You want to see what running would get you?
No.
Here, I'll draw it freehand. Like this.
Make sure it's on the right layer.
Should be. If not, I will move it. Yeah, it's on the right layer. Do 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 do.
What? Why? Why?
Cute.
You know how difficult this is?
Extremely.
My heart looks weird.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
I tried.
So now what are you doing? There's somebody standing there.
Does it look like the face?
He's probably, yeah, kind of. Less distorted. But he's about 3 feet, 3.5 feet tall.
You want to play another round?
Picture Mary from Lord of the Rings movies, but with wings.
Who?
Yeah, Mary and Pippin.
Oh, okay.
The one that went to Gondor.
Yeah, I know. I cut out for a second, so I couldn't hear you.
Ah.
Hello, little friend.
He seems very appreciative.
How about instead of tic-tac-toe, we play some dice? You up for some gambling?
So I'll make sure I pick the right hobbit. Yep. I've actually met Billy Boyd.
Huh.
Cool.
Yeah, he was at the last Comic-Con we went to.
I can honestly say I haven't gone to a Comic-Con.
Ow.
Cough it up. Probably not yours.
No death. No death.
Why? You only want me to come back as a paladin?
Yeah, wrong person to die. You are not allowed to die. Your character, that's fine.
I don't know. Maybe if you crush up some of those gems, Rabbit, should be fine.
No. I ain't trusting no wishy-washy magic. We'll do this with medicine.
What happens when the medicine fails and she dies?
Also, I may be putting into plans of a spare character for her that's a heavily armored badass tank. Because I explained to her that paladins aren't as stupid as they were in 2nd edition.
They were stupid in 2nd edition?
Paladins were badass in 2nd edition. Fuck you.
Hey Chris, how much of your income had to go to the church?
Shut up.
Exactly.
Not your income if the rogue keeps taking it.
I mean... True.
So at that point, you just have to donate something.
Yeah, well, they don't have to fucking do that shit in this edition. They didn't have to do that in 3.5 either.
That
It
depends
depended on your
on
god and
story.
your morals.
That depends on your story. Hey, you're a holy knight of insert deity. They require X amount of contribution.
Well, there are some gods that don't require shit.
You're right. All gods require something in the end, though.
Yeah. I told her there are some gods that just require you to, fight to the best of your ability. Improve your might on the battlefield. Then there are others that are gods of slay mercilessly and senselessly. Bloodbaths. Evil gods are amazing.
They are. But there's always something behind the bloodbaths, so...
Yeah, but if you're an evil character, you don't have to care.
Unless it's your blood they're expecting.
Yeah.
Hey, evil wizards and necromancers have been doing it for centuries. More specifically, warlocks.
The best necromancer will get somebody else to cast the spells that siphon the life force.
Yup.
Yep. Hey, I need you to read this piece of paper.
Read what piece of paper?
Sorry, I can't pronounce these here words. What this mean?
You don't need to know.
How am I supposed to read it if I can't read it?
What piece of paper are you talking about? What?
Nothing, it's her shit. Anyway,
Well, that goes in the toilet.
wrong shit. Anyway.
Oh.
So about this here new person.
What about him?
So what we gonna do about this? Hi, how are you? What the fuck you came from? Why did we need to help you?
Is there a danger following you?
That was enlightening.
What?
We asked questions, you coughed in response.
So, because the cat knows common Elven and not high Elven,
Shut up. Stupid in heat, bitch.
I don't see how the cat being in heat has anything to do with her ability to understand Elven.
Wrong cat.
Wrong cat.
Oh, is she bitching at Rabbit?
The other one is, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, in the broken bits that you understand, and does anybody else have Elven or
No.
an ancient language?
I have elemental and common.
I have Draconic.
I gotcha.
My choices were very limited with this backstory. When you take the soldier
Understandable.
background, you don't exactly get the ability to take other languages, so...
What, baby? Well, you had cereal and candy for lunch.
That's a good lunch.
Cereal and candy sounds amazing.
Right?
You can make a sandwich if you want.
It throws me off because Chris isn't normally one for letting his kids have candy. Unless they've just been exceptionally good that day.
The spirit of the season, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Horse season? I got you.
It's cold here. Have some chocolate. Make your day better.
It's alright, it's chocolate. It keeps the wraiths away.
Yeah, it's dark chocolate that keeps the wraiths away. So if you guys want to send me a box of dark chocolate stuff, by all means, I'll keep the wraiths away from you.
But I need that for my own protection. I can send you some.
What? I don't care.
Shut your mouth, you stupid cunt.
I hate when cats go into heat. It's all day with this shit. They go to sleep for 5 minutes, wake up, start meowing at the top of their fucking voice.
That response was incredible.
What?
Uh,
The fuck?
I said I'd keep the wraiths away, and you're stealing my protective forces.
blah.
Actually, that would be a cone of cold.
Timbers was going to learn that before he was turned into a dragon.
Well, now you have fire damage, so...
Push your little face.
Anyway, before Rabbit decided to yell at the cat.
Yes.
Stephanie understands little bits and pieces about corruption in the Feywilds.
No,
Oh
no.
boy!
I don't want the Summerlands to be corrupted. Rabbit, do something.
I can't. Sorry.
Why not?
Because
Do
I'm
something
only
with-
a male. I don't have the power for that.
Yeah. This is why men don't learn magic. It's fucking sexist against us.
To be fair, though, our goddess is female. We have our place. We're just not meant to be the main users. We're supposed to help the females. We're the batteries to their conduit.
History men are also the ones that go through and kick the shit out of the spellcasters.
Yep.
And even the Bible talks about it, so congratulations.
Yeah. We're just meant to be the batteries for their conduit. You know, it doesn't help that they have a literal portal to another plane between their legs.
And we just tap into it.
Just tap it in.
It's all in the hips.
Anyway.
So there's a lot of hammering and chatting between the two of them, but you guys don't understand a damn thing. So while they're talking, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna pull out some rations, start eating them.
I'm gonna whine until he feeds me.
So what kind of corruption?
Bad dog, ask.
With what?
Don't
I am
whine
ask-
at me. Whining dogs don't get food.
What did you say, Stephanie?
I asked what kind of corruption.
Is the mic picking her up, by the way?
Probably.
Okay, because she asked what kind.
I'll have to figure it out later.
Right there.
Yeah. We should have some jelly and stuff in the fridge. Yes, go ahead. Okay. Alright, what was Stephanie's? She asked about what kind of corruption?
Yes.
He steps to the side and gestures at the mirror. And it just, things look twisted. Like distorted, bad.
Okay.
Yeah, you get the idea. It's
Yeah.
So for those of you that don't understand the conversation, the guy steps aside and gestures at the mirror.
We going in?
Baby. Haven't decided yet.
What makes you the deciding factor? Anyway, figure it out. Come on.
She's the one that can speak to him. That's why she's the deciding effect.
As you are watching, you notice some movements in the shadows.
Of course. In the mirror in the room.
And sure,
Fuck.
In the room's mirror.
I'm, keep an eye out into our room. Turn and face it. Away from the mirror.
So you're looking at the shadows in the room or in the mirror?
In the room.
Awesome. Hey, you get stabbed in the back from the mirror.
Yeah, I gathered that.
No, you're good. You're good. Let me
For now.
find the picture. Where'd it go? Ooh, that's a good one. We'll start with that.
He was following it. And then I put it right up onto the wall. And he goes to stop and just straight to the side.
Here we go. Boom. Makes you feel special, doesn't it?
Oh. Okay. The fire in the center of the... Nope, that's not the center of the room. Fuck. Well, shit. Hey, you need to hurry up this conversation. We got some weird shit going down.
Alright.
He makes a gesture kind of like a baseball player swinging a bat at the mirror.
You want me to smash the mirror?
Thumbs up.
Okay.
Is that a smash the mirror I just heard?
Yeah.
3 shots
No,
directly into the mirror.
You don't understand Elvish.
Hey, Percy.
You are
know
the
how
most
to
trigger
fucking
happy
knock anything
gunslinger I think I've ever
with the
met.
mirror?
Uh-huh.
Shoot the mirror.
Shoot the mirror? Got it. Shoot the mirror. Hey, Dragon.
Oh?
Nah, talk like Scooby-Doo. If you're gonna do that, at least sound like Scooby-Doo.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Can we start teaching him broken common and he has to talk like Scooby-Doo until he gets better at it?
You'd have to be able to speak Draconic to achieve that.
Yeah, well, we had a kobold, but the kobold done ditched us.
Right? He's in my bag.
You
He's in my bag. He's fine.
also didn't ask him if he'd teach you to speak Draconic or Common. So congratulations on not doing that.
Alright, well, I've been given clear instruction, so fuck it. I'm gonna shoot the mirror with my pistol.
Roll.
Yeah, this doesn't, sound bad at all.
Yeah,